this particular run through of XCOM 2 because I'm pretty sure I goddamn lost. So yeah, after we watch the end, it's just gonna be me moping and probably explaining what I'm gonna do, what I did wrong and what I'm going to do in the next one. So yes, every one of your characters will come back to life. And we can try again, but hey, I'll talk about it later. Alright, so last we left off, we have 14 days before the game ends, because the aliens have completed Avatar project, and unless we can get to 2 more areas, which I don't think we can only do 1 more, that's just not gonna happen.
Welcome, Commander.
So just gonna keep going. Oh, why can't I get more intel?
Welcome, Commander.
I need intelligence.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Why? Thank you,
I find it
Tegan.
unusual, to say the least, that the subject so often referred to in the past as the Thin Man has now been revealed to actually be a genetic derivative of this wholly reptilian creature.
Well, not so surprising considering the attributes of the Thin Man. So, research report, Viper autopsy, codename, Strangle, June 8th, 2035. I find it truly remarkable how adaptable some of the alien species' genetics are to the constant tweaks they are often subjected to. In the case of the Viper, a species once identified as the infiltration unit known as a Thin Man, the aliens have made a conscious reduction in their efforts to disguise its true form. Without the introduction of extensive human genetic material, the Viper reverts to a purely reptilian form, while apparently retaining the same intellect and combat aptitude. The Viper's snake-like form is in many ways similar to the legless reptilians we commonly encounter on Earth. The enhanced torso musculature allows for upright mobility, and the addition of 2 physically weak but capable arms allows for the handling of traditional weaponry. Of the many alien species our troops encounter on the field, I find the prospect of encountering an intelligent snake standing over 2 meters tall to be the most disturbing. Also, yeah, fuck these guys. Battlefield medicine. The venom injected by the Viper into its victims is nasty stuff, capable of taking down even the biggest, toughest soldier. However, it also contains a number of enzymes that could be isolated for use in our medkits, greatly improving coagulation at wound sites. Let's start this. 1 Advent Mech Wreck. 7 days. These mechanized units have a familiar humanoid form, but we haven't found any indication of a pilot or biological control system. I'm hoping that once we pulled it apart, I'll be able to mirror some of their advancements in our own weapons and robotic systems.
These robotic units, developed by Advent, seem to be wholly autonomous, capable of targeting and engaging selected units without reliance on external verification. Although it falls on me to work through the initial disassembly, I fully intend on involving Shen in this process, as her knowledge of robotics far outweighs my own. I've seen members of the crew quietly glancing at the scar on my neck. If I wasn't forced to remove the chip myself, the incisions might have been cleaner.
Hello, Commander.
That's interesting.
I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope it's not metal fatigue.
project were you doing here anyways? Huh? What? I already got this. Thought?
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Carry on. I need Nebu for... oh, for something else. Maybe it's just to build another...
Just give the word and
Skulljack?
I'll get started, Commander.
Yeah, it's probably just to build another Skulljack. I mean... Advanced Warfare Center. Nebu? You shall be Dr. Nebu. Although that's not Nebu. That's Nebu.
New orders, Commander?
Perhaps. We need alloys. Intel, we only have 20. Retaliation site? Nah. Nah. Sorry, Town, you're just gonna burn. Oh, okay. Well, now we know what happens. We're just gonna gun straight for... okay.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish...
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
While I recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation, Commander, our continued failings over the last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a vast improvement will do.
Yeah. And we can't do anything. I drop.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
I agree. I'm interested.
Advent has legions of these mechanized units out there helping to keep the peace. As far as I can tell, they're fully automated and armed to the teeth.
Research report, Advent Mech Breakdown. Codename Cardinal. June 15th, 2035. From our initial breakdown, I have to assume the Advent mech design was at least in part based on the alien Sectopod, a similar autonomous war machine lacking in biological components. Wait, how did we not have the spider suit, but meet Sectopod, whatever. As far as I can tell, the Advent variant was supposed to be less intimidating, more suited for urban pacification or peacekeeping operations conducted in proximity to the civilian crowds. That facade only works because of the carefully disguised weapon systems integrated throughout the machine. Really, it has a big-ass gun. I don't think people would react so calmly if they knew about the micro-missile launching system linked to the Advent's network, running facial recognition on the crowds at microsecond level intervals. Micro-missile? I assume it means grenade launcher. The Gremlin Mark II. Not only will it greatly increase the hacking stat of our specialists, but many specialist abilities improve. Blue screen protocol. With the number of mechanized units Advent has available to throw at us, developing munitions capable of disabling them should be one of our higher priorities. Tegan suggested we look into disrupting their core operating system, and I agree, it's a good place to start, and that is something to do next time. So, let's watch the end.
Commander, Resistance forces in this region are in hiding as a result of recent setbacks. If you wish to contact them again, You will have to wait until they are able to regroup.
Oh, so that's how you lose it, if you fail one of their missions. Welcome to Eastern Europe.
Long live the resistance.
New regional contacts located.
Two hours. Let's spend the last 2 hours of Earth, of free Earth. Wait. How are our soldiers doing? All 3 of them are available. I need to get this this building up much sooner because that would have been nice. Nebula? Nice, Nebula. We need 120 intel. And we're kind of like stranded here. So, this is new? Oh. Let's head back to
Setting
HQ.
course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Loyal citizens, I stand before you truly humbled. So many lives lost, so many needless sacrifices endured as we have struggled to cope with those who would see our great coalition fall. Today our struggle ends. XCOM is no more. Advent peacekeepers have reduced the last of their strongholds to ashes. And with it, the fragmented remains of the old world are finally washed away. Thank you for your continued support. And thank you to the Elders for their guidance through this crisis. Long live Advent. Long live the Elders.
So we never did find out what Project Avatar was. I suppose that makes sense. Makes it a mystery still for us next time. Obtaining world statistics. No, I don't want to know. Missions 1, missions... Ooh, we really didn't do a whole lot. Missions. Yeah. Aliens killed. Soldiers lost. Oh god. Game summary. Soldiers who saw Action 33. Stats. Robots hacked 1. Number. What does that even mean? Whatever. Magi. Whatever. Scientists, engineers. Days to magnetic weapons. Days to... radio relays built. Yeah, we didn't last that long. It was like, what, a 4-month insurrection? Okay, so what I did wrong was a lot of things, but I know how the game goes for the most part now, actually. I know that comm relays are essentially the new satellites in this game. Like, satellites in the last game were to help keep the nations of XCOM covered and protected. and they'll like increase income, lower panic, and that's essentially what this is, pretty much. So I need to rush that. I need to not rush beam weapons and get armor, because I'm also realizing that I'm triggering mid-game enemies when I'm still very to the beginning of the game. And the thing is, for this next playthrough, I don't want to. I'm not going to do Ironman mode because there's simply too much I don't know still, and not going on Ironman mode will help me learn by reloading stuff, instead of just blindly punishing me for stuff that I potentially couldn't have known. Which I suppose is the name of the game, but at the same time it's not conducive. I think I'll stick to this difficulty level because it's not a bad difficulty level. I like it. But yeah, also expect the pace of these videos to slow the fuck down, because the past 3 days I've been abusing sleep, food, and health. I have not slept well, I have not been eating, really. And I know, another excuse. Oh, woe me. But that might have helped, along with just I need to recover. So yeah. But on the upside, next game I'm figuring out how this mechanic works. So I think I'll start everyone off as a rookie instead of having them have these classes, because not a single one of you has become a class I wanted you to become. That sucks. So, or I'll still, yes, so you guys will see I have customized some of the characters. I know I still want Sean and Josh and the rest. You guys can see your own characters. I was just testing. I have the general basics of how your characters look, but not exactly the same colors, the right attitude, right voices. So you guys are still free to like just message me when you guys want to have a pretty much a private live stream and just like customize everything. Like right now, let's go like happy good Josh, yeah. Yeah, that head nod. And then Kim Lee. We'd have, we still have to add a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and I've had to get a few mods, and they, a few mods that I couldn't implement in this playthrough because I've already started, but I'm adding a lot of new mods that are already out that gives XCOM a beret, because that wasn't in there before. I don't know why, but Usley has his beret. We're also getting a lot of new starting weapons that makes it very similar to what we had in Long War. Plus we're gonna get a katana. Like, we have a choice between a machete and a katana, with the katana like actually doing less damage, but it's more accurate, which will be cool. And I think that's what I think Kim Lee would get that, because it's awesome. We're also, for Kim Lee, we'd also get a DMR. Like, we all know what DMRs are. We have SMGs already. And who knows, I might give you guys the Corgi. So, with that, Our first playthrough of XCOM 2 has come to an end. Signing off.